Well, we have to put together a tracing army. Yes. Okay, we put together armies before. Never a tracing army. But we can put together people, we can organize, we can train, and we can do it. And yes, it's a big deal, but it's what we have to do, and it's what we will do. We want to operate on a tri-state basis. I've spoken to Governor Murphy in New Jersey, who's doing a great job, and Governor Lamont in Connecticut is doing a great job, and who have been very great neighbors to New York. Yesterday, 4,681 people were positive. How do you now communicate with 4,681 people, trace back all the people they've been in contact with over the past 14 days, close contact, and contact those people? That is an overwhelming scale to an operation that has never existed before.
Anyways, the question on everybody's mind continues to be, how can we begin to loosen these restrictions and begin reopening the economy? And one of the most important steps we have to take to reopen the economy as safely as possible is to create a system of contact tracing, as you just outlined. When social distancing is relaxed, contact tracing is our best hope for isolating the virus when it appears and keeping it isolated.
Troops have been deployed to the streets of New York City. Over the past several days, we've been seeing a buildup of troops all over the country and vehicles being transported by train by the hundreds. And now those vehicles are finally being deployed to the streets. I'm speculating here, but I wonder if Trump will be declaring martial law in the next several weeks in response to this coronavirus pandemic. But you can see the second Hummer has an M2 machine gun on top. I don't know what their plan is, but New York City has over 8,000 people infected with coronavirus so far. That's a big machine gun. And here's more footage from inside New York City.
Ayo, nah. Hold on. Nah, my nigga. Y'all see what's going on? Nah, B.
Trump declares major disaster in New York State due to coronavirus, orders federal assistance. And this one's in Miami. You can see hundreds of, I believe those are armored personnel carriers being transported by train. Here's more footage of that. Then one last one of them transporting vehicles. I mean, these are hundreds of armored vehicles, Humvees, armored personnel carriers being transported all over the country.
So, ganz USA ist hier. Leute, was geht denn hier ab? Ich wohne in Hamburg-Harburg und seht euch mal die Panzer hier an. Wohin gehen die? Breakdown, Black Pearl, Baby Tank. Die haben amerikanische Namen. Der da heißt Chieftain. Alter, was geht hier ab?
頭兵出電啊！啊，無後手呀，硬頭兵出電啊！OK，係紅嘢嘛？OK 嚇，你好。啊，硬頭兵啊！
不可要戒严了，不可这么多兵车出来了，还以为你看，意外死了，现在在吉隆坡标注了，看到了吗？这样多辆兵车出来了啊，要打仗了。
Sans engagement à partir de 159 € par mois. Ne pas en profiter n'engage que vous.
Seat Ibiza Urban 80 chevaux, 159 € par mois, location longue durée sur 37 mois sans apport sous condition de repos.
Messieurs, en direct de Charenton tout de suite. Si on me dit pas qu'on se prépare à être un confiné, l'Arziz. Là en bas de chez moi. Oh là là. Oh le délire. Ah c'est pas possible. Là en bas de chez moi. Oh là là. Oh le délire. Ah c'est pas possible.
Top of the night, everybody. I'm gonna be brief. So, I was on a 19 bus on 149th Street in the Bronx just now. So today is what, Thursday, and it's like fucking 10 at night or some funny shit like that. 10, 11 at night. I seen 5 army tanks like hitting in the dark by Exterior Avenue near Gateway Mall. There's 5 army tanks. So I asked the bus driver, I'm like, yo, you seen that? He like, oh yeah, they been there all day. They've been there, you know, since earlier. It was more, but they left. I'm gonna tell you this, man. You know, like it's crazy because I never thought in my lifetime I would be alive to see. Well, I knew it, but I was kind of in denial. This shit about to get sloppy out here, right? And I'm gonna tell you now, it make a lot of sense. When Cardi B said she was moving to Nigeria, I'm like, why would the fuck she move to Nigeria? Like, she's from the Bronx, from the hybrid section. She's like, why would she move to Africa? And then when they said Ludacris was going to South Africa, Cardi B was going to Nigeria, and they said a few other rap stars was moving to Africa. Now I know why. These fucking sucker ass niggas knew this shit was gonna get martial law. This shit was gonna be locked down, and they didn't tell none of us. Like, it was like basically what AZ did to Nas and Belly. He seen the shooter coming. He didn't tell Nas. He just got low. He got the fuck out of there with the baby and left Nas for dead. And I'm not saying Cardi B and Ludacris and them is obligated to tell us, but them niggas knew. And I got kind of caught with my pants down, meaning, you know, usually I have a nice amount of chicken saved up, nice amount of Sausalito turkey saved up. Right now, my ragu is a little different. Like, you know, my ragu ain't where it usually be. But like if my ragu was where it usually be, I would have called on like, oh, Nigeria, you know what? Let me shoot the fuck over there too. And like see what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to be a millionaire to get to Nigeria, because the niggas that be coming over here from Nigeria, they ain't not millionaires. A lot of these niggas be popped too. They save their last life savings and then come over here. So, but, you know, she moved up from Nigeria, Ludacris moved to South Africa. I knew something was spooky from there.
Next to one, and it's the Army. Y'all, I'm serious. So I asked them, I said, are you all starting to patrol now? And they said, yes, they're doing a test run out here in Manhattan. And I said, are you all going to start going to other counties? And they said, yes. So I'm on here to tell each of you who have children, nieces, nephews, even some of us who, you know, we so pig-headed, we stubborn, we know everything. Please, when the Army gets out here in full force, which they are coming, please, if they tell you to go in, please, pass the email, please listen. Don't give these people any problems. Let me tell you, they are a whole different level than the police. Okay? They are a whole, you know, they are trained family members that the Army is out. I just saw them. If I wasn't sitting on my bus driving, I would have took a picture. They were out 15 deep in black, shiny minivans. Okay?
Look at this shit. Headed towards Chicago right now. Holy shit. This was... Chicago's about to go on lockdown. Holy moly.
It's some wild shit, dude.
Wow. Look how long that fucker is, dude. I had at least 30 seconds before I turned my phone on to videotape this for all of you that are watching this now. Wow.
That's wild.
That is... Holy shit.
Highway 94 going toward Chicago.
Look, y'all. Y'all see all these trucks coming in. This shit, it took me a minute to grab the camera. They was coming. I'm like, it's only gonna be a few. Hell no. It's like, still coming. What the fuck we need this shit for? Still coming, y'all. Fuck we need these trucks here for? Fuck that nigga doing in there, in that office.
I'm telling you. I'm like motherfucker.
Pulling the lock.
Look at that. They coming, y'all. Get ready. Look at that. National Guard about to take over this motherfucker. Look at that. All these vehicles. Look at that. They ain't playing. It's crazy. This why everybody acting all scared. This shit right here. The military, they're gonna keep y'all scared.
Hold on, Tanner. Holy cow. Where are you guys going? We're going to war.
What the fuck is this? Ayo, nah. Hold on. Nah, my nigga. Y'all see what's going on? Nah, B.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? Okay, so this is a test site, like a testing facility, just outside, at FedEx Field. It's the home where the Washington Redskins play. So you're actually getting a look at, this is like, this is the U.S. military setting up a test facility for the coronavirus at FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland. Yeah, this shit's getting real. So, Landover, Maryland, United States. They're setting up a test site. This is the United States military. This is live feed. United States military setting up a test site so you can be tested for the coronavirus. in Landover, Maryland at FedEx Field. This shit's getting real. Alright, everybody. God bless.
All right, guys, look, I told you in one of my recent videos, martial law, the military will intervene. Well, here you go. FedEx Field, the military setting up camp. Now, what are they doing there? What are they preparing for? Why the military? Why not FEMA? You know, or the Salvation Army? The Red Cross? You know, something like that. I mean, look at this, guys. It's like we're going to war. Okay, and I'm going to show you a very shocking photo in a minute, okay? And this is breaking news. It just hit the internet 2 or 3 hours ago. Look at this. What are they doing? What are they preparing for? What are they prepping for? Hundreds of military vehicle and thousands of personnel using the FedEx Center as a command center. For what? Right? I believe it will be a command center. But then we got this photo. A girl happened to be driving through. Now the police have the place barricaded. You cannot get in. Like a normal civilian can't get within a mile of the place. But there was a girl who just so happened to get in, took a little bit of a video, okay? This is what they found. Hospital beds. Now, why? Now, I did a little bit of research. They said it's for, you know, sheltering in place, shelter, things like that. Those look like hospital beds, like they're preparing for a major outbreak. That's what it appears to be to me. Shit just got real, people. I told you, look, like I told you guys out there, look, I believe, look, you know, I hate fear-mongering. You know what, I need to get off that. I need to stop worrying. I need to report the news and stop worrying about the truth, you know? Don't look, guys, don't ever be afraid to speak the truth. And the truth is something is going on, right? This is a military command center. And look, we need answers. Like, what is this? I mean, is this going to be in every city, in every major city? Are these going to be popping up all over the country, all over the world?
Ça va vers Montréal.
Y'all gonna derail the train, bro. The train need to be derailed. They're trying to take over. This the railroad track behind the oil mill in Opelousas. Where are they going with this? Either way, the train stopped and now it's backing up. Backing up to do what? They might be able to unload all these tanks. And if you notice, the tracks got rubber on them. It's been brought to my attention that's for driving on the road. For rolling on the street, y'all. Yep, see? Y'all still gonna argue that martial law ain't in effect? Yeah. Anybody know the definition of quarantine? Forced isolation. How you think they're gonna enforce isolation? About 400 tanks, that's what they're about to do. Yep, here comes the engines. Yep, bro. Prime documentation right here, bro. Sunday, 1700 hours, 3:29, Opelousas, Louisiana. That's what we got, bro. About 400 tanks rolling in the town, maybe 100. I don't know, a bunch. Peace.
I'm in West Plains, Missouri. People that have lived here their entire lives have never seen this many vehicles. Holy shit. Okay, so after I took this video, I went and spoke to a couple of neighbors, the people directly across the street. They did not want to be in video, but they said they've lived in West Plains, Missouri their entire lives. They're out in the middle of the Ozarks. West Plains is in the middle of nowhere. And I said, when did these trucks show up? She said, they weren't here. We woke up in the morning and they were all here. So they didn't see all these vehicles. Look at these things. Look at what's on these particular trucks. Let me show you this again. Because I love how people think this is just fear porn, this is all make-believe, and this isn't real. The top of these personnel carriers over here have turrets on them. Turrets are for a large gun or an anti-crowd device. Look at all the Hummers. You see the Hummers? All of them have turrets. That's so they can help you. They can shoot testing kits at you, etc. But you see this? This showed up in the middle of the night. They weren't here, and then they were here the next morning.
The governor's orders shutting down non-essential businesses and telling people to remain in their homes may seem like martial law, but experts tell us it's not even close.
Barton Dieters explains.
If you spent any time online, you've seen the rumors about whether martial law is coming. But is that something that could actually happen here? A violation of the governor's order is a misdemeanor that would be enforced by local and state officials. Government officials have been clear in their denial that martial law, where the military takes control of civilian government, is on the horizon.
I am not calling for martial law. That is a rumor, and that is false.
While making her declaration calling for non-essential businesses to close and for people to stay home, Governor Gretchen Whitmer took the subject on directly.
And it is dangerous for people to foment fear and put bad information.
This was echoed at the federal level Monday by the U.S. Secretary of Defense.
To be clear, this is not a move toward martial law, as some have erroneously claimed.
Government officials say, despite the help of the National Guard, civilian leadership is fully in control.
Our great National Guard troops are performing tasks such as supporting drive-through testing sites, conducting food delivery to protect vulnerable populations, and helping states plan and coordinate their local responses.
Lennox is a conservative writer whose work has appeared in the Wall Street Journal, the Financial Times, and the Detroit News and Free Press. He says the actions taken by governors, especially Governor Whitmer, are already martial law-like in their scope, using laws he does not believe would stand up to legal challenges. He says it'd be more honest and lawful if the declaration of martial law was simply made.
But she has effectively, in many areas, declared martial law without actually declaring martial law. And the end should never justify the means.
But former National Security Advisor turned law professor Brigadier General Michael McDaniel says that's not the case here.
Well, martial law is one of those really, really misunderstood terms by most people because, you know, you see it in movies all the time, and it doesn't work like that.
He says the nightmare scenario that would necessitate martial law is not in the foreseeable future.
The governor, when she has invoked her different orders or executive orders so far, has never talked about Section 175 of the Michigan Military Act, nor do I think she ever will.
We have a lot more information about this topic and everything having to do with coronavirus at woodtv.com. In Wyoming, Barton Dieters, News 8.